Hello, my collective. Let's go ahead and connect into our passed on loved ones. As always, if you are interested in connecting into a specific loved one, you can feel free to pause this video and kind of connect in with them, ask them to step forward, open a space for them, kind of maybe grab something of theirs and hold it in your heart space. This is a collective message, so please take it as it resonates to you and your situation. If you are interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that will be in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to pull a couple cards. We're just going to see, what do your loved ones have to say to you? And I'm really I feel for the month of December, and I guess maybe just the holiday season, just a lot of loved one messages that want to come forward, okay? And these ones just wanted to pop on out, so we're going to kind of just jump right into it. So we have meditation coming forward, and then we have resilience coming forward. And with these two cards coming forward, I definitely want to say, is your loved one, I want you to create a space for this loved one. They connect in with you a lot more than I think what you're aware of with this coming forward, and they're like, open a space for me, maybe meditate. And when we talk about meditation, or when we talk about connection, right, this is one thing I teach in class, is if you completely clear your mind, and this is kind of what we teach when it comes into like that sense of objects, right? What object, or what are you feeling about the object that I'm holding, really trusting that sense of intuition. I want you to clear your mindset and clear your mind space. Maybe do some sage, light a candle, put some meditation music on, just really zen yourself out. And when you kind of get that first thought in, that's your loved one connecting in with you, okay? And I definitely feel like there's a big sense here where it's like you are very resilient. There's nothing that you can't conquer, you can't overcome. And they really want to preach that to you right now. So for some of you, you could be struggling or going through a really hard time, and they're trying to kind of preach that out into you, where it's like you are so resilient, you are so bright, and it's like whatever this is, you're going to be able to overcome this, okay? And for some of you, it's like to get the answer to a situation or to something, a direction to head, it's like kind of just zen yourself out, really connect within and see where this guides you. Really try to ground yourself, all right? And with this plant, it's just kind of really standing out to me. And for some of you, you could be trying to grow something, or you're trying to accomplish something, or you're trying to achieve something. And it's like you have the power to do so, okay? You have that strength to kind of overcome challenges. You're very smart. You're very wise. You can overcome a lot of things. Let's go ahead and pull one more card from your loved one. Discovery, yes. You are going to find some things out about yourself, and I think that this loved one is trying to bring that forward for you, where it's like there's so much more to you than what you give yourself credit for. And I think a lot of us are like that. Not to say that you discredit yourself in some way, but the way that you can conquer things or overcome things, right? When we talk about, oh, you're protected, oh, your loved one's watching over you, well, then like certain things still happen to you, right? It doesn't mean that bad things can't happen. It means that you're always going to find a way out. You're always going to overcome. You're that phoenix that something could happen to you, but you're still going to get up. You're still going to figure it out. You're still going to make it work. Why? Because you have this sense of strength and power within you, and that will never leave. That's who you are. And I think you're going to discover this about yourself. Now, for some of you as well, I feel that there could be something that you're going to come up with, an idea or a sense of direction or where you want to go. And it's like you're going to put yourself in full force, and that's where you're going to go. There's going to be a lot of self-discovery, I feel, with this person kind of connecting in with you. This person could have recently passed. And the only reason I'm saying that is because with this coming forward, it doesn't have to be that way. But I definitely feel maybe they recently passed, or now is the time, because I feel like they're really trying to help you discover some things about yourself, where it's like if you wanted to kind of conquer, sorry, my voice is all messed up because I'm sick. If you wanted to conquer, maybe you wanted to move, you wanted to buy a house, you wanted to get this job, you want to go back to school, you wanted to kind of accomplish or overcome something, you're going to discover that you're able to do so, okay? It's like, I'm finally going to ground myself, connect in with you, and I'm going to push full force, and this is going to happen, okay? For some of you, this is going to be a job, or this is going to be just a direction in life, but there's something coming in where it's like, there's some powerful things, some treasures, some happiness, some passion that's coming in for you. And even if you are unaware of this, where it's like maybe you're feeling really low right now, you're going to discover a lot of new things about you. Yeah, make a change. Some of you, there was going to be some things where it's like you are going to figure out, okay, this is the life that I want to live, and this is kind of what's going on around me. This is the direction that I'm headed, but this is where I want to be, and you're going to be able to make those changes, right? Like, let's say you were in a specific job for X amount of time, but then all of a sudden you want to jump to a different career path, and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. You are strong enough. You are smart enough. You are wise enough. You have that passion, that drive, that courage to get you there, and you're going to discover that about yourself, is what this loved one is saying, okay? And those things that are kind of coming up intuitively, all right? And then all of a sudden, if you get like an itch to make a change in some way, shape, or form, okay, it's because they're trying to kind of get you in a way. And you could feel for a lot of you too, this could be very unexpected, okay? I want to say if you're, let's say that you are kind of an accountant, and then all of a sudden you want to go into healthcare. You want to go into something, and it's like you have a lot of work to do to get you there. And it's like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know if there's just going to be some change that's coming in. For some of you, this is like you get an itch to make the change or go a direction, and you're getting that from this loved one. And if you're worried about some things, it's like, because there's going to be, I feel like this could bring in like some conflict internally, maybe externally. Maybe it's like the challenges that you have to overcome. You're going to be able to overcome whatever this is, but it's for the better. Okay, we got another card coming on out. We have strong soulmate coming in. We have twin flames. So I'm just going to kind of relate this with this coming forward. This could be a loved one, like a romance lover that has crossed over and they're connecting in with you. You're definitely still very connected in with them, okay? Nonetheless, though, what I am going to say is I feel that this person is one of your soulmates. They're one of your people that really kind of connect in with you just in general. They were a soulmate here in this lifetime, and that doesn't change just because they're crossed over. It doesn't mean that they're not there, okay? You have a very divine connection. You're very spiritual, and I feel that it's time for you to kind of connect deeper into that and really hear what they're trying to say or trust in what they're saying, okay? You are very strong, and for some of you, if this is where you are kind of leaving a relationship or all of a sudden you just get this desire, this itch to be like, okay, you know what, maybe I'm not meant for this type of love. Maybe I'm meant for something deeper, something stronger, something that is more of the divine, where it's like, again, this isn't going to relate into everybody, but for some of you, this could be where it's like this relationship just doesn't provide you what you're looking for romantically, emotionally, physically. It's just not providing. And it's like, I know that I'm meant for something deeper. And you get into this sense of self-love where you realize what it is you deserve and you're getting that itch. It's time to make the change. And guess what? It might be hard. You might feel conflicted about it, but you're only feeling that because you deserve more. Okay. And this loved one is coming in to bring that forward for you. And with this coming forward as well, I just want to say, so that could go a couple ways, okay? So it's not for everybody. For others of you, this is where it's like this person that's crossed over. You doesn't have to be romantical. This was one of your very strong soulmates in this lifetime, and there's still a soulmate on the other side. Doesn't have to be romantical, right? Soulmates come in all shapes, forms, sizes, whatever it is. They come in all ways, okay? And this person was one of your strong connections here in the physical. They're now one of your strong connections in the non-physical, and they still communicate with you, okay? They still project their love upon you. They're still trying to kind of give you that sense of direction or that sense of push, just like they would in here in the physical. And with this, it's like, stay focused on your dreams. Really pay attention to your heart, your self-worth. It's time for you to focus on manifesting your true passion, your true happiness. And I think this comes in, anybody who's watching this, I really feel that it's time for you to have a deep sense of meditation where it's like you just clear your space, and however that is for you. For some of you, maybe spending time outside, maybe for some of you in the water, maybe some of you this is writing, saging your space, lighting a candle, listening to some music, whatever this is. I want you to zen out, clear that mindset, and really be open to whatever this loved one is that's trying to bring something forward for you. And for some of you, this is something very unexpected, okay? It's going to be like, okay, well, all of a sudden, this is going to change, and I'm worried about this because I wouldn't have expected that I would want to go this direction. Am I really truly feeling this? Is this really truly where I'm supposed to go? But it's like, you're going to be able to overcome that. It's time to make a change. And some truths we're kind of resistant to accept. And so there could be some things where it's like, it's time to make a change, and you're just like, you didn't want to make the change. You didn't want to have to go through it. You didn't want the storm to kind of come in, okay? We have beautiful heart. That could go into you or this person that we are connected into. I want to say both ways. I'm going to relate this into you a little bit as well, but this could definitely be this person. I want to say you have a really beautiful heart, okay? The way that you can love, what you have to give, the way that you think about people, like what you have to give out emotionally, mentally, physically. It's like you have such a beautiful heart. It's time for you to feel very aligned in with that as well, okay? And this person could have been known for their beautiful heart as well. We have forget coming forward. All right, let's go ahead and pull some more cards. I'm going to relate this into two ways because I want to say this is more about you. But we're going to relate it into them too for those who can relate both ways, okay? And so with this, it's like, I feel you and this person have a very strong soulmate connection. So this card coming forward, I just feel that they're like, please remember all the good about me. Remember all the good times we had and the beautifulness inside of me. We all, because we're human, right? We all have those moments where it's like we can be a little feisty, or we can say things that we don't truly mean. And for some of you, it's like this person was very beautiful and you know that about this person, but they could have it's like they wish that they could have been, they could have preached to you a little bit more in a sense of how strong or resilient you are, or help build that courage within you just a little bit more. And they're like, please remember that about me, okay? We have learning. They're definitely having a big sense of expansion on the other side and giving. I think this goes into, I'm going to relate it both into you and this person. I feel like you are very much like this person, or this person is kind of relating just like who you are. So please take it as it resonates, because I feel for some of my collective, this person, you could be an image of this person, right? Where it's like, they were very giving. They were the glue. They would always kind of put things, this person could get burned, but then they still have that heart to forgive. They could be somebody where it's like they have a sense of fire to them, and it's like they want you to know how great you are, how special you are, and it's like whatever it is that you want to accomplish or overcome or achieve or feel in this lifetime, you can do so. It's time to have that sense of like, okay, what aligns with if you could make a perfect life for yourself in a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, what would that look like, right? What needs to change? Not how am I going to get there, but what needs to change, right? If this is relationships, job, home, people, friends, family, what needs to change in my current reality to get me into this place, okay? And I think for them, it's like they're like, okay, it's time for you to put your foot down. You have a beautiful soul, a beautiful spirit, a beautiful heart. It's time for you to let go of the past, forget the past when it comes into some things, or when it comes, I want to say for some of you too, it's like you're able to achieve this, even if it feels like you couldn't have achieved this in a different time, because it's like forget the past, right? If this person would have been like, oh, okay, like don't be so full of yourself, or don't be so whatever, it's like this person's like, no. I'm learning how energy works a lot different on the other side. I see how giving, how beautiful your heart is. It's time for you to really kind of conquer or achieve what it is you're really looking for. Align with energy, like energy, okay? We have birthdays, so you could have a birthday. You could be in this like little Sagittarius bubble, maybe Capricorn. Maybe you were a Scorpio because there's a birthday that is relevant, or they're acknowledging maybe a birth of a child as well. Now, for others of you, this could be where it's like their birthday was just kind of around in some way, shape, or form. This could be a female that you are connecting into. This could be or you could be a female. Nonetheless, you don't have to be either one, where it's like, a female, you are a female, maybe you're a male, or this is like a male you're connecting into, one of the other. However, here's what I'm going to say is with this feminine energy, I'm going to talk a lot about feelings. It's like it is time for you to be very in touch with your feminine, not talking male or female, but in touch with that feminine energy where it's like, okay, I know what I'm looking for mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. What do I need to do to make these changes? Give me the strength, give me the guidance. I wouldn't have expected me to go this way. I have some conflict about this, right? But I'm ready to follow my heart. I'm ready to kind of bring this passion inside of me. For some of you, this is going to be family related, okay? For some of you, because with this family coming forward, this is saying it's time to make some changes, whether this be in a romantical family or this be, you know, your family like brothers, sisters, whatever, cousins, aunts, things like that. There's going to be some healing for some of you that comes in where it's like there's been some damage here and I'm here to heal this, whether this be in connections or give you the healing that these people, the damage that they have caused you. For others of you, it's like I'm trying to bring a sense of community and family, whether this be romantical, like, you know, a partner-wise, or a sense of community-wise for you in general, where it's like, okay, it's time for these to happen. And I want to say for a lot of you, it's like you are such a beautiful soul and spirit. It's time to give yourself credit for that and really be aware of, okay, I know that energetically, this is what I want to kind of receive. This is where I want to be. And this is what needs to change in my current reality. All right. I am sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. Take care.